Hello Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the second half of November. General reading as always, guys. It won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box, and I'll include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Taurus. These are the 3 decks that we will be using for your bonus reading. The first is by Angelic Revelation 144, Naked Flame Healing Messages. And then we'll grab one from the Love Journey deck by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. And lastly, Behind the Moon Oracle by Calico Moon. So Taurus, let's begin and see how this all unfolds for you. And as always, this can also be for cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in. So let's see what's going to come through, guys. I don't have any particular questions in mind, just allowing the cards to come forward, whatever messages need to come through here today. All right, what's your first message? I'm guided to this one. In my dreams, we are happily married with a family and in soul mission together. I would love for this to be a reality one day. So they're dreaming about this, Taurus, as far as you guys being able to build a life together someday, getting married, having a family, having children. So right now, it's just a fantasy. It's just a dream. But they want this to be a part of their reality and yours as well. Okay, so that's a beautiful message from your person right now. Starting things off. So let's go ahead and grab one from the Love Journey deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus for this bonus reading. All right, I'm guided to this one immediately. I wrote you a letter I'm afraid to send. Okay, so they're allowing their fears to get in the way of things that they want to communicate to you at this point in time, Taurus. Because I'm also feeling from your person that right now they feel safest when they're dreaming, when they're fantasizing, rather than taking the necessary steps or action to make all of this come true. So why is that? Why are they afraid? Now, for some of you guys, maybe this is a part of your own energy presenting itself here, if you resonate with that for yourself, Taurus. Okay, so let's add your third focus message here from the Behind the Moon Oracle deck. All right, I'm guided to this card. I get so lonely watching the time pass by without you. And I kind of get that from your person. Because you guys are in separation, they're not with you, you guys are not together. They have so much that they want to express, there's so much they want to communicate and say to you. You know, either they've been wanting to text you or email you or reach out on social media or actually mail a letter to you. They've got so much that they need to get off their chest. But right now, everything is just a fantasy and a dream for them. There's a lot that they want to be able to express, truly, that I'm feeling. And without you, they're just lonely. They're lonely without you. Maybe you guys even talked about getting married or having children. But for whatever reason, they're feeling lonely because you guys are not together. So what's up with that? So let's start things off with the Mystic Moon Oracles here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus for this bonus reading for the second half of November. All right, so what do we need to know? That you guys are soulmates, and maybe you know this, maybe you feel this very special soul connection between the two of you. And then we've got this solitude energy, which is very similar to the Hermit card in traditional tarot. For some of you, maybe your person is a Virgo, but this can be a very lonely card. Also, we already get that here. I get so lonely watching the time pass by without you, but I'm also feeling here that somebody needs time to think, to go within, to try to figure out a plan on how to turn this all into a reality. And the Hermit card is also a card of people coming back, people from the past who return. So there is a potential for a reunion here between two people coming through as soulmates. We have reinvention, okay? So whoever needed time alone, perhaps to work on themselves, to reinvent themselves, to be a better person. This could be you, this could be them, this could be both of you guys working on yourselves. We have the winter card, so we're heading into the winter season here in the States. I don't believe it's winter time everywhere, but you know, if you identify with that time of year, it could be where you live. There's a lot of snow, it's very cold. This could also be indicative of something that's frozen in time between the two of you. That there's this frozen energy, it's very cold and distant for now between the two of you, which is why they're afraid maybe to reach out. And then we've got mirroring, okay? So with this mirroring vibe, I mean, a mirror soul is a twin flame connection. So we've got soulmate, and now we've got something that could be a twin flame for some of you guys. You might both be thinking the same thing without even realizing that. Interesting. We have the material world that's coming through here also. Taurus, this could be affecting you right now. Perhaps your finances, job opportunities, your career. Either it's not going well, or of course on the other side of that is that things are finally picking up for you to where you can provide for yourself, be able to stand on your own 2 feet. We have Muse, which is a beautiful energy because it's in a way giving you the opportunity to create whatever it is that you envision. If this is you coming through with that message that you're dreaming about getting married to this person, having a family with this individual, you can grab that paintbrush right there and be able to paint a beautiful outcome for yourself. Do what inspires you. Some of you guys feel the need to go in a new direction in order to pursue those big dreams, okay? So maybe when you guys were together, maybe you felt that this person held you back. Maybe things are finally looking up again in the material world. Your finances are starting to improve. Or this is what you're dreaming about so that you don't have to worry about that. Where you can find stability and security in regard to your finances especially. I kind of feel for some of you guys, you've been struggling in that area a little bit. I'm picking up for some of you that maybe you might want to consider going back to school, getting a degree, honing your skills in a particular craft. Whatever inspires you, whatever your passions are, that's where you will succeed, is what I am picking up from that. But when it comes to your love life here, Taurus, it does seem that you guys are 2 people in separation who are both feeling lonely. You're thinking about one another, you're missing each other, but for whatever reason, you guys had to go your separate ways. Either life got in the way for some of you. It could have been that one person was pursuing their career, the other one had other things that they wanted to pursue, so you guys just had to go on very different paths. And there could have certainly been challenges in the partnership where you had to go your separate ways because things could be frozen for now. But the thing is, you're both lonely without each other. So we've got the pause card here. So somebody had to put a stop to something going on here in the partnership. You know, it's like hitting that pause button. It's like, oh, we can't continue. And then we've got release. There are certain aspects of this relationship that need to be dealt with. Part of this release could be, again, that somebody chose to go in a different direction, end things, walk away from it, release what was no longer serving a purpose in their life or in the connection. And look at this, we've got karmic partner coming up after that. So somebody perhaps released a karmic partner from their life in order to focus on this soulmate or twin flame bond. So it could have been you, Taurus, that got yourself out of a toxic situation in order to pursue the love that you have truly been dreaming about. And then there's this need to find balance in your life, in your love life. And lastly, there's this need for healing. And again, balancing your chakras. So maybe if you relate to that, it's been a while that you have been off balance in your life and things haven't either been going well, either in your love life, your finances, your career, your livelihood, your health, your friendships, your family, whatever it is. I feel things have been a little bit off balance here for you, Taurus, and it's time to balance the scales, as it says. So let's go ahead and add to this when it comes to your love connection here and where your person is at. This is the Flames of Truth Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, for this bonus reading, second half of November. All right, so from your person, what are they thinking when it comes to this connection? I should never have walked away from you. I was just terrified that you wouldn't feel the same way about me. So we do have new direction right there, and we've got solitude. Somebody decided to detach. They were afraid, perhaps, of commitment, afraid of getting into a situation that they weren't ready for. And as it says here, they were terrified that you wouldn't feel the same way about them. So they allowed their fears to get in the way, and therefore, instead of investing time in the partnership, they hit that pause button and they walked away. Next message. I can't stop thinking about all the ways I want to make love to you. I've never desired someone so sexually in all my life. So very matter-of-factly here, they definitely desire you still. They're fantasizing about you. They're dreaming about you. I was so instantly consumed by the passionate soul pull. I mistook our connection for pure lust, but after all this time, the desire has just intensified and lust dies out fast. You know, that's how it could have started between the two of you, where it was just all about the physical connection, but there are some real feelings that have been developed here over time. And perhaps when they walked away, it took that happening for them to realize how much they love you and care for you. So this is definitely a situation that needs healing and balance. Look at this next message. I know that my silence has been deadly. I killed our special connection through being paralyzed in fear. And I do feel it has something to do with this person being afraid of their emotions, their feelings of commitment. And so they killed the relationship, the communication, the connection. And therefore, you were very lonely by the distance that was created. They as well were highly affected by that. And so things are out of balance for now. And that's something that you guys have to work through, hopefully together. This is an interesting message too. I was foolish to ignore you. Just when I was ready to reply, you got angry and I then didn't know how to respond. That could be another reason why you guys aren't speaking. Maybe it was you, Taurus, that kept trying to reach out, trying to make amends, trying to fix things between the two of you, and you got tired of doing that. Who wouldn't be, you know? And so once you stopped, because as it says here, they were foolish to ignore your messages or your efforts, and just at that moment, when they finally realized, oh, I better stop ignoring these messages and respond, and maybe you had enough and you got pissed, went in a different direction, or you decided to end things. And they didn't know how to handle that. And lastly, I have never felt the way I feel about you with anyone else. I was yours immediately. But I'm also feeling here from your person, Taurus, that they realized they messed up because they didn't appreciate you at the time that you guys were together. They didn't appreciate all of the efforts that you were putting into the partnership. And they as well contributed to this imbalance between the two of you. So let us go ahead, if I can find my tarot deck. Sorry guys, where did I put it? I've got so many decks here. I was going to use a different tarot, but I guess I'm going to have to resort to mine. Okay, that's okay. We'll go ahead and pull tarot messages from my tarot teacher deck. And for those who are not familiar with this deck, it's something I created for my beginners who would like to learn how to read tarot. And it does have upright and reverse meanings for each card, so makes it super easy to learn. If that's something you're interested in, that link is down below in the description box, as well as, of course, all of the other creators that you see here. And currently, I believe the MPC website where I have my decks manufactured, they are having a Black Friday deck sale. So all of that information should be on their website the moment you click on it. So yeah, all of that is down below in the description box. All right, Taurus, for this bonus reading. Healing definitely needed here. What else do we need to know, please, angels and spirit guides? For some of you, my feminines, perhaps you're coming through as this Queen of Swords, which is air specifically, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This queen is wanting honesty and the truth. This is a very independent feminine here, perhaps. And you as the queen, my feminines, could have certainly cut this masculine out if they didn't appreciate you. If they kept pushing you away or ignoring you. You weren't going to be putting up with that. And so what you ended up doing is setting up these very clear boundaries for this masculine to let them know it's like, first of all, I'm going to hit that pause button and you're going to have to earn your way back into my life. And then we've got this Five of Swords right here, which is somebody who's feeling defeated, walking away from a situation. Makes sense, you know, because there were conflicts here. For some of you guys, there was competition with other people. You could have also been dealing with somebody who was violent, or they tend to be a bit of a tyrant, or they were like a bully here, you know, not a very nice individual sometimes. Five of Swords could also be somebody who's very sneaky. So if that's what you were dealing with, Taurus, perhaps that's why you decided to put a stop to it and walk away from it. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles here, which is your own earth energy. So you left them out in the cold. You went in a different direction. You left them out in the cold. Because the Five of Pentacles is feeling insecure. Breakups, struggles, worries, it's all a part of that energy of the Five of Pentacles. But this is interesting, Taurus, because you've got the Hierophant coming up next. This is your own Taurus energy in this card. So this is a card of tradition, of ethics, of gaining wisdom from these experiences. It's a card of somebody who's ready to commit. It's a card of marriage, two people who are meant to be. It's a card where spiritual lessons are a part of this journey. So maybe you guys are still meant to be, but there's work that needs to be put in here in order for you guys to make this work. You do have the Strength card that's coming through here, which is picking up off of Leo energy specifically. This is a card of bravery, of having the courage to just tap into your strength and know that perhaps you're a lot stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. Needing patience and just holding back from taking any sort of action until the time is right. Restoring your confidence. If your confidence has been affected by what's happened here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, some more earth energy, like yourself, Taurus. This is hard work. This is having patience. This is someone who's practical and loyal, someone who's responsible, someone who's ambitious. This is a very slow-moving masculine right here. Okay, so maybe my feminines, you've been dealing with somebody like that, but willing to put in the work now to fix what's broken in this partnership. You guys have had this Ten of Swords, which is very painful. It's a painful ending. So when you went your separate ways, it hurt both of you. The Ten of Swords could be somebody who stabbed you in the back, Taurus, who betrayed you, who contributed to the collapse of a relationship. They ruined things between the two of you, and therefore you decided to sever ties with this person. And then we've got the Star card letting you know that there's still hope. Despite all of this going on here, there's still hope for you guys to balance the scales. There's still hope to be able to manifest these big dreams that you guys talked about. There's still hope to create movement towards union here. To have a new opportunity at happiness. The Star can be a fulfilled wish, Taurus. Your wish can still come true. Your wish can still manifest itself. The Three of Pentacles, your own energy once again. Teamwork, collaboration, putting in that hard work and dedication to be able to rebuild this partnership. Seven of Swords. This is something that I feel is a thing of the past. Deception, lies, cheating, betrayal, trickery, risky behavior, somebody who was manipulative. All of that needs to be addressed and no longer be a part of what you're bringing forward towards the future. And perhaps that is why you guys had this very painful ending, because of all this drama right here. But the Star is here, Taurus, letting you know that despite the challenges that are presenting itself here, there is still hope that maybe it's not over. Maybe there's still a chance. So let's grab some dialogue from your person and let's take a look and see what it is that they want to say at this point in time. So I wanted to grab some messages from the Divine Masculine here. This is my ex Oracle. So let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Divine Masculine and what this masculine would want to say to the feminine. You took my heart with you. So my feminines, when you decided to detach from your masculine, they're coming through here letting you know it's like you took a piece of me with you. You took my heart. Please come back to me. They want you back. It's always been you for me. I know I messed up. All I want is one chance to prove to you that I've changed. One more chance to show you how much I love you. This is coming from your masculine, my feminines. Look at this. I want us to start over. And last message, I will love you until the end of time. They're going to love you forever. And they want to start again. They want you back. Wow, guys. So now let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Divine Feminine. What is it that you would want to say, my feminines, to your masculine? This is the Soul Whispers deck by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. All right, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine? They're letting you know they want you back. Your energy seduces me. So there's something about your masculine's energy that you're still very much attracted to. The sexual fire and desire, it's still here. You still have admiration for your masculine despite everything. Talk to me from your soul. So perhaps during this time of separation, clearly, you know, I wrote you a letter, I'm afraid to send it. There hasn't been communication in the 3D world. So my feminines, what you're wanting from your masculine is perhaps communication from their higher self through the 5th dimension, telepathic communication. What else, please, for the Divine Feminine here? What else, please? I hate being so far away. Yeah, you're hating this distance away from your masculine. I want to see you in my bed, you see? So there's something about those intimate moments that you guys want to experience again with each other. I'm working on my issues. So perhaps my feminines, you know what issues you have to work on for yourself, and your masculine, they are recognizing their own issues and what it is that they need to work through. Look at this. I'll be back. All right. So we've got a masculine with this message. Please come back to me. And feminines, your response. I'll be back. Okay. So it does seem that, yes, you guys can have a reunion. You can come back together despite all of the challenges that have presented itself in this situation between the two of you. They want you back, my feminines, and you'll be back. It does seem that you want to return. All right, so another deck by Bridget. This is her Journey of Love decks, volume 1 and 2. I have combined them both. So Divine Essentials. So let's add to this, guys. Let's see what else needs to come through. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus for this bonus reading. Second half of November. Okay. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Reconciliation. It's time to unite and work together now. Homecoming, I promise. I'll be back soon. Oh my goodness. Duality. Can we kiss and make up? All three of these messages are talking about wanting to fix what's broken. Somebody's returning. Someone wants to kiss and make up. Feeling like you guys belong together, and perhaps you guys are on the same page. You are mirroring each other's thoughts, desires, wants and needs, and really wanting to manifest this back into union and a reunion. That's amazing. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap things up here, Taurus, with some healing messages from your angels, because we've already got this healing message coming through here, remember? So that's something that needs to be addressed at this time. Angels and Spirit Guides for Taurus for this bonus reading. All right. For Taurus, please. Your intentions, make sure that they are crystal clear, that you know exactly what it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life, not just in regard to your love life either, Taurus. This might have to do with your finances, if that's been a challenge, if you've been wanting to manifest a new job, better friendships, better relationships with family, good health, new opportunities, and certainly better opportunities in love and romance, which I feel that's going to happen. There's a really good chance for that. So make sure your intentions are coming from a good place, a positive place, and that's the energy that you're putting out there to help manifest it back towards you. Some additional healing messages, please, for Taurus. Focus. I kind of feel these two go together. What it is that you're focusing on when it comes to your intentions, that's what it is that you are going to manifest back towards you. We have emerging. So during this time, you're being directed to work on yourself. Taurus, your person has to do the same so that you guys can come towards each other as two better versions of yourselves. Emerging as the better version of you. You have a great support system here from your angel guides, your spirit guides, a higher power, your family, your friends, people who have your back here. You don't have to go through this journey alone. You've got a wonderful support system here. You are in a seat of power at this time, Taurus. So take advantage of this energy that you're being blessed with. Music could also be very healing. Okay, so maybe you listen to particular songs that really uplift you, that inspire you. Continue to do that. Your love life will not be boring. I really do feel here things are going to improve and help you guys come back together. Truth and integrity is very important. You have to be honest with yourself and each other in order to maintain the integrity of your partnership. Surrender and release what is no longer serving a purpose in your life. That includes toxic experiences, toxic people that really don't belong there any longer. Okay, so you know who it is that needs to go. You know what it is that you need to surrender and release from your life. Your person as well needs to reevaluate what's going on in their life and surrender and release whatever it is that they need to detach from. So it seems to me here, Taurus, that you both have work to do in your individual lives, and when the time is right, you guys will come towards each other, having worked through all of that and being able to just be together and find happiness and move forward in a very different direction that can take you towards real happiness here in this partnership. All right, guys, so you've got a reconciliation card. It's pretty amazing here, and someone is coming back. Either you're going to be back or they're going to be back, but we have a reunion that seems to be inevitable here. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it. And for those who are interested in your own personal private reading, currently I do have the mini readings as well as the basic ones still available. The full-length ones are currently on hold until the 1st of January, and then I'll open it back up the 2nd of January, just to give me the chance to catch up to the ones that I already do have. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.